Welcome ladies and gentlemen to Silver International. In the previous video I showed some silver bars made by Schöne Precious Metals located in Amsterdam. The crazy thing is that last Wednesday, 19th of April 2021 at around 2 p.m. an armed robbery took place just when an armored money transport had arrived. At least 7 men armed with machine guns stole goods with a rumored value of about 40 to 50 million euros. Shots were fired by them outside on the streets, which was very dangerous because of the residential housing across the street. They fled into Audis and a Porsche with the police hot on their heels. Two cars sped in the direction of a small village outside Amsterdam named Broek in Waterland. Here they burned their initial getaway cars and transferred to a Renault Clio and a Renault Megane to hopefully get away unnoticed. They didn't get far, however, when one car ran into a ditch and the other one soon after crashed into a tree of a garden, all happening around houses where innocent civilians were present at the time. Some people tried to hide in their houses and others wanted to see what the commotion was all about, which maybe isn't a good idea with live rounds being fired outside. 5 criminals then tried to flee from the police through farmlands and a firefight ensued. One of the criminals, a 47-year-old male with French nationality, was killed and some other criminals were wounded by gunshots.
Nee, dat is gewoon nog. Kijk, die honden komen er even aan.
Oh my god!
Another robber was taken down by a police dog, and eventually 4 persons with French and Belgian nationality, aged between 23 and 40 years old, were arrested.
Ik dacht, het is gewoon een brand. Al die schapen.
The third getaway car was also pursued and found burning under the A1 Diemen highway passage. A 5th person was arrested not far from here on suspicion of being connected to the armed robbery. About an hour later and some 60 kilometers south of Amsterdam, a 6th person was pulled off the road, driving a Renault with French license plates, and also turned into custody together with the 5 other criminals. The police is still on the lookout for at least 2 other fugitives, but luckily no innocent bystanders or police officers were injured during the whole ordeal that lasted for about half an hour. Most of the loot has been said to be recovered, and what's actually amazing is the fact that the police that responded first were only outfitted with their handgun surface weapons as opposed to the robbers who were armed with automatic rifles. Later, the more heavily armed police units covered in body armor and also being equipped with automatic rifles arrived on the scene when a chase through the farmlands was over. Schöne Precious Metals was founded in 1793 but closed its in-house melting and refining operations in 2017. Under the umbrella of mother company Umicore, they still operate, but production of silver and gold bars depicting the Schöne precious metal marks ceased for some years now. So these were all vintage Dutch silver bars with quite a numismatic premium, and because of the failed heist, could increase a bit in value since I've noticed an increase in interest of Schöne bars the last days. That's it for this news update from the Netherlands in regards to precious metals. Thanks for watching and have a blessed week.